today's just a short video about garage hands because the questions come up a couple of times here recently. So question number one was, how do we determine which side of the house the garage goes on? So, great question. So if you're looking at a home, imagine a sloped yard. Okay, so let's say the slope falls off from left to right, and you're looking at the home, you want the garage to be on the high side. The reason is that's where the driveway is going to be. And house has to be completely flat. So if you have a slope, then this side of the house is going to have, imagine you're going to have about, that much fall. Let's call it 4 feet or so of fall. And when you have that, if you were to put the garage on the side with the fall, then all of a sudden you're going to have to slope that driveway down, and you're going to have a sloped driveway. Also, the grading has to be done a lot better because you've got water that's going to be coming from the high side to the low side, and if you have basically created a dam where that driveway is. So we want to eliminate that, so we put the garage on the high side. Now sometimes we'll set determine that the fall is, if it's a pretty flat home site, you're still going to have a garage hand side, and that's determined when we develop the community. So you have your water meter is going to be installed on a certain side, and so particularly if it's a narrow site where you have your water meter, you cannot put a driveway. So the water meter is going to be installed on the side that does not have the driveway, and so that's one of the reasons we can't change the garage hand once it's set. Mark brought up a really good point that I didn't mention, which is one of the reasons we install the garage is on the high side. If you were to put it on the low side of a sloped home site, you're going to end up with the garage being lower than the main footprint of the house. That means that you're going to end up having steps in the garage. Steps can be difficult to navigate with heavy groceries and moving things inside and outside of the house, but also it takes up space, valuable space, in the garage. Just another reason to put the garage on the high side. I hope that helps, and we'll have more of these videos in the future.